Welcome, everyone. Welcome to purplelunarose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, I'm going to be reading for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I am looking at the week of March 31st through April 6th, and this is the week between the eclipse period. So, I've said all week that everyone is going to be facing some hidden truths coming to light in this between time, these eclipses, the Libra lunar eclipse and the Aries solar eclipse, mostly in relationships, but it's very possible that some of you, this will be in career. Remember, eclipses are where you change direction in life. So big changes really happening for everyone, right? Let me know, ladies. Is sound okay? I know we're in a different location and I'm a little concerned about the mic. But I'm going to do the best I can. It's just the air signs. We'll be back home Saturday for the Twin Flame Current Energy update for April. So just bear with me. I went on a fishing trip today, guys. I had a great time. I seen the biggest smallmouth bass I've ever seen. So everybody's really excited here. So if you hear the fish tails being told in the background, my apologies, right? But yeah, it was super exciting. I got video of it, so you know I'm going to make a video for you guys. But we just got back, so I haven't been able to do it just yet. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you. All right, guys. So I also want to mention Mercury retrograde is going to be on April 1st. Guys, I get to go back to the leak April 1st. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Can you tell it's just been a good day, right? But April 1st, Mercury retrograde. So I know people are like, Rosa, you're not supposed to start a job on Mercury retrograde. Guys, you actually aren't supposed to start anything new where Mercury retrograde is happening. I don't really honestly believe in that. People say, like, don't manifest, don't do this. I don't know. I feel like, if you have good intentions and God's got you, you can do it whenever you want. But I'm actually going back to something. I've actually already been at this location. This is actually where I had my spiritual awakening. So it's pretty significant that Mercury retrograde is starting on the 1st, and I'm going back on the 1st, right? And I'm super, super excited to have the opportunity to be back on the lake this summer. Miss Tina's with us. Miss Tina's going to be at one marina, ladies, and I'm going to be at another marina. It's going to be amazing. All right, guys. So I'm going to start collective reading first. Please remember, guys, we are on 3 different platforms. We are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I do have a Facebook notification. I guess there's some sort of disconnect between Facebook and StreamYard. It says they're working on it, but I feel like we're working live. I can see it on my screen. Okay. So if there are any hiccups, my apologies. Remember, we're also on Twitch and we're also on YouTube. All right, collective reading first, and I will timestamp. Timestamps can be found in the description box, and all other PLR links can be found in the description box also. All right, full circle, Diana said. It's so true, Diana. Let me know. Is the sound is still okay? I have an audio check. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Mercury retrograde, so I'm just gonna wing it. Go with it. I think it's gonna be fine. But let me know if it cuts out, and I'll pause and see if we can get it together. Oh, what did I mean to hit the camera? So sorry. So sorry. All right, let's timestamp collective. Let's do. Look at that. 3:33. Oh my gosh, you guys! It has been the day of synchronicities for sure. All right, remember collective reading, we're looking at masculine and feminine energies. Everyone has masculine and feminine energies. I always say your masculine energy is what makes you lock your doors at night, protect your family, right? That's masculine energy. And then feminine energy is like self care, self nurture. It's that healing type of energy. It's what I always say, what makes you wash your hair, right? So that's feminine energy. So everyone has both. For the most part, if you're having a spiritual awakening journey, you're trying to learn how to balance those two energies, right? Like that's the whole life journey. Of course, if you're here following me, then most likely you're on a very specific type of spiritual awakening journey. So take the readings how they resonate, how they say, right? And leave what doesn't behind. All right, masculine energy first, please. So we have gentleness, strength is gentle, true kindness has wings, love and action endures. You know how I always say sometimes like there's a word that flashes at me? It's going to be the word endures. Sanctuary is here. It says, embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you, renew yourself and thrive. So I feel like this is what's happening for the masculine energy. I do feel like they need gentleness at this time. All right, let's look at feminine energy. Diana says the threes again. I know, right? It's me, y'all. Threes are my favorite number. All right, let's look at that feminine energy. We have the Faith card. It's weird. It's weird to be in a different location and to be, you know, doing these readings, right? I will say my faith is stronger than my fear. I hope all of your faith is stronger than your fear. But I do feel that we're at this point where we are a little introspecting, right? A little kind of looking at our faith and our belief system and what that means for each of us individually, right? All right, it says, believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. That's definitely where I'm at, divine feminine energy, as I'm just asking spirit to lead me. Somebody made the comment earlier, a day at a time, one day at a time. And it's like, yeah, that's what we do here. One day at a time, right? I do like to try to schedule our week out. Guys, when I go back out on the lake, it's going to be different. So just bear with me this summer. Know that I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I will try to make as many beautiful shorts on the lake for you as I can. But yeah, I'm not going to stress about like if we have to reschedule a live or if something happens. I'm just really going to go enjoy myself this summer. And I mean, seriously, that's what Spirit's telling me to do. So that's what I'm going to do. The humor card is on the bottom. Big confirmation of what I just said. It says, laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, and let nothing steal your happiness. I actually made that comment today. Is like, divine feminist, do you feel like you are learning to not let people take your happiness? I'm definitely there. Like, that's definitely the lesson. It's like we just have to let people go. They have to go learn their own lessons, but we have to maintain our happiness. That is the goal, right? So pretty interesting. With the humor card too, I always get like try to make the energy lighter, like try not to make it so heavy. Miss Tina says, my body is aging faster than my mind. I think that's how it goes, right? All right, let's look at the bridging energy. All right, so if this is internal energies for you, like if you're internally working on being more gentle with yourself, enduring something, I feel like rebuilding or strengthening your faith with spirit. This is going to be the spiritual lesson that you're learning right now. Again, for those of you that follow me, this is going to be the spiritual lesson between you and your counterpart energy. In other words, the person that awakened you, right? It could be at the same time together if you're in union. And of course, it could be with different people in different places if you're not. The energy card is here. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. I do feel like we're fixing to have a lot of receiving energy. We've seen that card in the collective. I think it was yesterday for the earth signs, where it said like we were receiving a reward for good, good job, good work type of thing. And it did come out in reverse. So I feel like we're at this point where we're learning that when we are stay in alignment, then good things come in, and when we stray, then the road gets bumpy and everything gets a little bit more challenging, right? Adversity is here on the bottom. It says, see the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storm. That's our whole journey, right? Like adversity. But I don't want us to always look at this journey, I feel like, and be negative. I feel like the spirit gets on me when I start talking smack about, how difficult it is. So yeah, I feel like we're supposed to be trying to stay positive, but I do feel like we see that energy has started to flow. These last few months from January to April, I would say we're definitely challenging to say the least, right? All right, I've decided to use Light Seers Tarot today. So I'm going to start with that gentleness card. So for the masculine, I did get this energy like they need to be around gentle energy, kindness. I do feel like there's something about they're having to endure something. All right, so Knight of Wands comes out, and Knight of Wands is about passion, drive, excitement. Remember, knights are messengers. So it's like they want to deliver a message to someone about something that they're passionate about. But then we have the Seven of Wands coming out, and the Seven of Wands is like guarded energy. It's about protecting yourself. We see the bubble around her. It could be about peace of mind, and that's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like for masculine energy, it's more about having peace of mind than it is about like protecting or like keeping things away, right? So Knight of Cups is here, and I feel like that's why they're having to do this, is because they definitely could be healing from this Knight of Cups energy. And again, remember, knights are messengers, so 2 out of 4 knights here. But the cups, the element is going to be love and emotion. So see how he's got like the roses, and I don't know, you see like the white horse in the back. It's like knight in shining armor type of energy. But a lot of times with this card, we kind of get a little bit of that player energy, right? Like this person goes around and takes their cup of love to everybody because they don't know how to replenish their own cup. I feel like this divine masculine is learning how to replenish their own cup. That's why we need to be gentle at this time. That's why we need to be kind at this time. Most likely that's what they feel like they're having to endure. And that is why they're needing peace of mind, right? All right, so for the Faith card, I see the Queen of Swords, and I'm going to take it. And then I also see the Seven of Swords. So Divine Feminine has really been getting the Seven of Swords often. And I really didn't want to say that earlier when I looked at the Faith card, because I feel like it's possible that since so much change has happened for Divine Feminine, since so much, like so many new directions are here, and we're all moving in different directions now after such a slow, stagnant period, these winter months, January to April, I feel like it's possible that some of us, our faith is slipping, right? Our faith is slipping. Queen of Swords is going to be about healthy boundaries and enforcing those boundaries. Seven of Swords is that card of distrust and disbelief. And I feel like it's very possible that we're putting up our walls because we have distrust or disbelief. I will say this about the Seven of Swords. You see him running, the crows are like clawing at him. It's definitely this energy like he's being warned. And I've told the Seven of Swords story several times this week because we keep seeing this card. And, you know, everybody wants to say it's about lies and deceit. And yes, it's very possible, but it's also the actual story. And Rider Waite talks about how he has to sneak over to that camp at night that's next to his camp so that he can take their swords, because when they wake up in the morning, their plan is to come kill him with those swords. So he's just being proactive. He's just saving himself and protecting himself. It's definitely this energy of like, watch your back, right? I also see the Three of Cups. So if you're dealing with third party issues, that could come up this week. That wouldn't be a surprise, especially with Mercury retrograde. Three of Cups is also like too many people could be telling you what to do. Too many hands are in the pot. You could be too worried about what others think or believe. You could be worried about lies that other people tell. You know what I mean? All right. So remember, Divine Feminine, the card said, believe you're not alone. Spirit's right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. All right, let's look at the energy card. So life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Just this card is just giving me like a lot of power. Look at this. Ace of Wands comes out. It just seems very powerful, this energy. And Ace of Wands is fate, destiny, right? King of Pentacles is here, stepping up to the plate. This is about being brave, courageous, responsible, dedicated. And then we have the Empress here. This is about creativity, abundance, connection to source. On the bottom, there's your connection to source. I love it. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is actually my favorite card in tarot. If you guys don't know, I feel like I say it all the time. It's a card that talks about how she sits at the veil, right? She has like one foot on this side and one foot planted on this side, and she gets the information from both sides. I feel like since I had my spiritual awakening, I mean, that's kind of how it goes, right? Like you just receive information that, you know, we probably aren't supposed to know, or we shouldn't know, or how do we know, right? It's that type of energy. I will say that the high priestess is putting the puzzle pieces together. So that's bridging energy, divine fate, stepping up to the plate, creating the life that you want, right? Because you put the puzzle pieces together. All right, I've pulled out the sacred destiny, and I'm going to do head, heart, and higher self. So remember, we're going to look at thoughts, feelings, and higher self lesson. What are you making for dinner, Diana? I had taco salad, you guys. It was delicious. Absolutely delicious. All right, so blessings comes here in the headspace. I feel like this divine masculine could be praying. Going forward is in the heart space. That could be what they're praying for. And change is here for divine masculine. I see the carousel, so it's kind of giving me this energy like they feel like they're going for a ride type of thing. All right, let's look at that's one thing counterpart energy I feel like taught me from the very beginning. That's that keep pushing that you always see, or like it's in our message cards. That was just something that was always said, keep pushing. If there's only forward movement, like you can't go backwards, you can only move forward. That's something that counterpart energy taught me after the awakening. It's not true. It's like dark night of the soul. When you're in dark night of the soul, you don't even realize that you're having an awakening, right? Like you're in dark night of the soul and you're like, why the bleep is all of this happening to me? So it was dark night of the soul when it was told to me that you just move forward. You can't go back. You just keep pushing. Jenna, hello. All right, let's do divine feminine. So head, heart, and higher self. All right, so we have simplicity and the headspace right now. We definitely are trying to keep it simple, but it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like spirit's testing me. It's almost like I feel like I'm venturing out of this secluded energy that I've been in for such a long time. And it's like these tests, one test after another. And it's like, how are you going to handle it? Some things are handling great, and some things I'm not handling great at all. But you know what I mean? It's, we just keep pushing, right? And we just keep moving forward. But with the simplicity, I love the white feather, guys. I brought my white feather with. I really, honestly, don't go many places without it. So yeah, like it's interesting that it's here. But I think the simplicity card and the headspace for divine feminine is a little bit more about the peace, right? Like peace is really important, and that's going to be really important to divine masculine and divine feminine. And I don't know if spirit is showing us this or what it is, but I've just noticed in my day-to-day life, like peace, serenity, um, yeah, the chaos is like it's over, it's done. No drama, no, it's just not allowed, right? It's just not allowed. You guys feel that way too? Like spirit's just saying, nope, you're just not allowed. If they try to bring it to you, it's like they just get taken out, right? If you try to go towards it, it's like spirit sits you down, right? All right, let's do heart space for divine feminine. I love it. We have fulfillment coming out. I don't know why, but it's maybe bad. I'm not trying to be. I heard Georgia peaches. I don't really know what that just might just mean Georgia peaches. Maybe somebody's from Georgia. I don't know, but it's definitely giving me like fruition type of energy. I feel like for divine feminine in the heart space, you are starting to see things come to fruition, but I think we are kind of struggling with whether that is fulfillment or not, right? At least that's where I'm at. Action is here. Action does say like it's time to get moving. I see like almost looks like there's storm clouds back there, but I also see like the waves, the tides coming in. It's definitely like not a time to sit. Our sitting time is over. Is kind of the energy that I'm getting. I feel like we've learned a lot in the last 3 years of our spiritual awakening, right? And it's like now we're gonna go out and implement that energy. On the bottom is the flow card. I love it. All right. I did pull the soulmate love messages out today. We're going to give the OGs a break today. So let's do 3 and 3. All right, so let's say you're with this person. This could be something that they want to say to you, but for some reason they feel like they can't. I don't know. Maybe they're shy. Maybe they're scared that you'll reject them. Maybe they um, don't want you to know, right? And definitely could be higher self message too. And together, apart, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know how strong you are, yet I feel so protective over you. I'm not even going to comment. We're just going to keep moving forward. My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. I mean, clearly there's a theme here. It's like this divine masculine just wants divine feminine to be comfortable, safe. Maybe they feel like she needs protection. The sound of your laughter is like a drug to me. Here's something I'm learning in life. Apparently I smile a lot. Um, and people like to see me smile. I've never really realized that, I think, until now, which almost has you cautious of when you do smile. But I definitely like a smiler. I smile often. But yeah, I'm definitely learning that people want to see me smile more often. So um, I don't know. It's like they like when my friend took me to go catch the crappie, it was almost like he knew there was going to be a big smile, right? That's what I'm trying to say, which is nice, right? Um, yeah. All right, let's do divine feminine to divine masculine. It's nice when somebody wants to see you happy instead of bring you chaos, right? All right, let's do 3. I like sleeping next to you comes out. I love you comes out. And thank you for teaching me how to appreciate the small things in life. That's pretty direct. I'm going to leave it right there. All right, so magical times to close it out. That's so not true. So sorry. Can y'all tell when I'm flustered? I feel like sometimes I get through it pretty smoothly and I tell on myself, but all right, let's do guidance to close it out. All right, so Magical Spirit Oracle, because it's my new favorite. We have the Memento Mori. We read this yesterday. Life, presence, and depth. It's definitely about bringing old chapters to an end. Life is short. Go after what you want. Remember, I read it out of the book. If you click on the description box of this video on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see that I wrote that a week ago. It says, life is short. Go after what you want and what makes you happy. It's really that simple. Goddess of the sea, abundance, purification, and ego, and truth is here. Honor, empress, and integrity. So we've seen that integrity card, and we've seen the empress card. I mean, it's just a lot of the same energy, right? On the bottom is that you're a badass. I feel like this is going to be my favorite, right? It says, darling, don't you remember? You're a badass. Keep winging it. The fairy. Blessings flow and magical energy. So I do pick up that the energy is going to start flowing. Everybody's going to start moving. Remember, we all have purpose, right? We all have something we're supposed to be doing here. And I feel like we're all realizing that life is short and it's not something to be wasted. All right, that's going to be your collective. So I'm going to clean up really quickly. And then we will start with Gemini. I made it. All right, I'm going to start out magical terms for our energy of the week. For our main spread, we're going to use the energy oracle guidance from magical spirit, and then of course I will close it out with the moonology oracle. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to try to get through them as quickly as possible. But I feel like every time I say that out loud, it's like, yeah, right. All right. Gemini. Let's do 2608. I did see 2606. So the sixes could be significant, Gemini. I feel like the sixes get a bad rap, right? Everybody immediately goes to like negative thinking. But sixes come after fives, and fives are change. So sixes are acceptance of your change. It's about harmony, balance, understanding. All right, Gemini. So this is going to be March 31st through April 6th. You do have Mercury retrograde, and smack in between those two powerful eclipse moons. Ooh, wow. It's going to be one of these days, y'all. Spirit's testing me. Gemini, the Union card comes out. It says you have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. On the bottom is gratitude. I imagine if you do come into union, there would be immense gratitude, right? It says be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. I feel like that's the lesson that you're going to be learning this week, Gemini. I feel like you have been grateful. I wanted something purple, so I had to use my sheet, my pillowcase. I know, right? Not too bad though. I feel like last minute. All right, ooh, look at that. The hostilities card is coming out for challenge or obstacle. The community card is here. I'm definitely picking up some third party. Man holding a heart, Gemini. Rest and rejuvenation is going to be on the bottom. So this is what you need to do this week. This will be the overall energy. This is where you're going to find your answers when, like, you know, the shit hits the fan type of stuff. Hostilities is really specific. It says that people are being hostile towards you in your face type of hostility. So remember, there's two cards in the energy oracle. There's the hostilities and the deceit. The deceit card, it shows that man behind the curtain, and it's like people are being hostile towards you, but like you don't know who they are. Here, Gemini, you know exactly who it is. So that's something, right? The community card, I did pick up third party like right away. It's definitely giving me, and third party can mean all kinds of different things, guys. Don't immediately again jump to like the negative energy of it, right? But I think it has something to do with like it's giving me Three of Cups vibes, right? So it's like too many people have their hands in the pot. Too many people are like, you should do this, you should do that, you should go here, you should go there, right? Man holding a heart is going to be your outcome. So I feel like Gemini, this is where you go. Now, whether this is someone that comes into your environment or this is who you become, definitely very possible. It's definitely giving me like that hanged man type of energy. Like I tried to go get this, but then I learned that I had to become this, right? All right, Gemini, I'm going to jump and use the Gilded Tarot. We're using Gilded Tarot. And I'm going to start with that Union card. You have seen and unseen allies. I love this card really because it talks about how you should draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. To me, that's always been collective energy. So I know when we look at union, we're probably thinking like divine masculine, divine feminine, union energy, right? But remember, I say that you're always in union, right? I don't believe in like split soul. There's not like a half a person walking around anywhere. It's like a happy you. You're always whole. You don't need anyone else. Everything you need is internal, right? I've said that since day one. And I feel like this really gives me confirmation for that because it says, draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. That's our collective energies. Like that's how I do everything I do, right? It's our collective energies. And when we work on our own healing and our own spiritual path, we're making that collective energy stronger and more powerful. So if you're out here in the world, Gemini, this week, and something comes across your path where you feel like someone's being hostile towards you, or you feel like, I don't know, out in the open, vulnerable, definitely, draw upon the strengths of the collective energy. Like that's what the card says, right? King of Swords is here. So it's about speaking truth, authenticity, and vulnerability. The moon is here. I'm definitely picking up like some emotions, vulnerable, it's definitely something being brought to light, eclipse energy, right? And then Seven of Cups is here. Seven of Cups is about choices. It could be about choices that you need to make or choices that you've already made. Someone could be disliking the choice that you've made, right, Gemini? All right, let's look at the hostilities. If you're dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, then someone could be hostile towards you because of the choice that someone else, Cancer, Pisces, made, right? Capricorn comes out. Wow. All right, so the devil card is here. So this is not a nice person, right? I mean, it's pretty simple. Tarot's not hard, guys. The devil, you always see those two people like burning in the fire. That means codependency, karmic. It's karmic energy. It's not nice energy, right? It's volatile. It's abusive. It's unhealthy. It's all of those things. Could it be a Capricorn? Yes, possible. But I mean, guys, I feel like the Capricorns kind of get a bad rap here. Scorpios too, with like the death card, right? Like, what's up with that? Like, it's not, it's really not fair. Not every Capricorn is like, this karmic devil energy, right? But it's very possible that it has something to do with like being bound or tied to someone that is karmic in energy, right? Seven of Wands is here. I feel like that's more confirmation. Seven of Wands is like building that barrier, it's putting up a wall, protecting yourself. It's about learning to have healthy boundaries, right? Six of Pentacles is here. So, Gemini, pretty clear reading. It's like Spirit's going to help you learn how to enforce boundaries with someone who's been hostile towards you and maybe still is being hostile towards you. But Six of Pentacles is here, and Six of Pentacles says that the scales get balanced, things get made fair. And I love this one because it does show like both people getting the coins. And that's really rare. I talk about that a lot. I say, normally it looks like one person's getting it and the other person's getting gypped. In this Six of Pentacles, it's like it's getting balanced. It's very fair. All right, let's look at the community card. All right, so if it is third party, it's over, right? It's Ten of Swords, something's coming to a completion. If you're listening to other people tell you what to do, Gemini, it's over. That's done. Look at this, two tens back to back, and the Page of Wands. I love it. Something with this three of it's not very cups, it's a community card. But something with this community card is completely finished. It's brought nothing but pain, exhaustion. It didn't go anywhere. It didn't go the way it was supposed to. It's completely done. And Page of Wands says now you're taking baby steps in a new direction. And I just want to say, it may not be baby steps either. It may be very passionate and exciting steps because that's fire energy. It's that Aries energy. And I talked about that. I was like, that's, we're making giant leaps. The solar eclipse energy is very much going towards what we want, right? All right, so the man holding a heart is the only card, Gemini, that's throwing me off. It definitely could say that, let's say I'm talking to Geminis on the twin journey, right? Which is interesting because a lot of us use the Gemini energy to correlate with our twin journey, right? Of course, because they represent the twins. But I do feel that like it could be someone that's physically coming into union, and yeah, you have a karmic that's not happy about it, right? But if it's not you coming into physical union with your counterpart energy, I feel like it's about you either having a soulmate energy come in, or you just stop chasing or stop looking and you learn to become, right? It's definitely giving me that hanged man. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw the hanged man, because it's definitely like you can't have it, you have to be it. So we don't know that at first. We leave, we go out in the world, and we try to go find our person, or get married and spouses. And it's like we don't realize that we have to be the good person first. Like we have to be the person that we want to attract. That Aries coming out, the Emperor. It's a knowing. So the Emperor is like the most powerful card in tarot. Aries energy, leader, wise leader, right? But I heard knowing. It's the scrolls that he's holding. It's like you have some sort of information. We have the Knight of Pentacles. It says it's time to plant the seed. So remember, this is the card that shows like the fields in the background, like, and he's holding the pentacle. It's like he hasn't planted that seed yet. He just went and got like his, the land ready. And this Knight of Pentacles, that land is not ready back there. So not only have you not planted the seed, but it's like you haven't started the work. So I do feel, Gemini, that it's saying you have to become this energy, that man holding a heart. And I don't think I even told you what that means. So man holding a heart is the energy of someone who's loyal, faithful, honest, dedicated, all the things, like the most perfect person, someone that doesn't really exist, right? But it's like your like aspirations, like you want to become this type of energy. Last card, Two of Wands. It says, Gemini, the choice is yours. On the bottom is the Two of Swords. Here's what I'm going to say about that. I'm tired of being stuck, right? Tired of being stuck? Are you tired of being stuck too? You have to take action and you have to make choices to get unstuck. All right, so now we're going to do a Magical Spirit Oracle. For guidance. I'm going to pull a few of them. I don't know if I'm going to read them out of the book. Probably not tonight, guys. I'm sure we'll use them again on Saturday. And we'll definitely do it on Saturday. Hi, Tim. All right, Gemini. Dark Night of the Soul comes out. I talked about Dark Night of the Soul in the collective. Transformation, awakening, and tower. You could be experiencing a tower. So it's got this little book on her table, and it says she dug caverns in her heart until she found the light. Love it. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. The Voyager card, return home, lessons, and realization. That card's been coming out since we opened this set of cards, right? We also have the awakened dead. The things that almost broke me were the things that most woke me. I mean, this is clearly becoming one of my favorites. Resilience, nirvana, self-appreciation. This is resilience right here, guys, in case you didn't know. And you also have number 29, breaking into bloom. Ooh, I feel like I haven't. Have we seen this one before? Sometimes you will break before you bloom. Time, liberation, and understanding. Remember how I said we weren't going to read it out of the book because I'm trying to hurry? I just know that if I was to not do it, I'd be in trouble later. So let's just do it, right? All right, the rosebud, time, liberation, and understanding. The third eye is awakened and my heart is open is the affirmation spell. It says, temperance, the red rose has paid you a visit. She's your ally and comes with a gift of grace and patience. She knows what it's like to think the world is ending and then have it begin again. How interesting, right? To feel trapped, for the bud must break open before it can bloom. It can be painful and seem long, but you must learn this is a path of liberation. This card has an energy of awakening, self-liberation, and patience. The red rose has mastered these, wants to help you learn them as well. It says it can be a positive omen. All right. Moonology to close it out for Gemini. So a time for healing, big confirmation from Spirit. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's full moon in Taurus, and it's time to release negativity. It's full moon in Scorpio. On the bottom, the answers you need are coming. It's full moon in Gemini. Do you guys see the full moon energy? So I'm just saying we just had that Libra full moon lunar eclipse on the 25th. Don't forget, guys, this is right between the two eclipses. So before the April 8th Aries eclipse gets here. Remember, we're always a week ahead. So if you're trying to find out what's happening this week, that's already posted, and you can find that over on our YouTube channel under the live tab. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we're going to move on to Libra. I'm not sure what it was, but the energy just balanced out. So I'm just going to say I appreciate that. I think sometimes you guys coming in here and hanging out with me means a lot more than any of us know. All right. Sorry, I'm over here breaking some. I'm glad you caught the live too. You missed my fish story. I guess it's not my fish story. I did get to hold the biggest smallmouth bass I've ever seen in my life today. So that was pretty cool. I just gotta get to where I catch it. That's awesome, Sam. It's good to know. I had someone else send me a message yesterday telling me how they feel when they come and hang out with us in here. I thought was pretty neat. The home feeling, guys, the home feeling, right? All right, Libra. I'm not ready. Give me just a moment. Today was Lake Barkley. Lake Barkley, Kentucky Lake, that's where I'm at. I don't know if I'm supposed to say stuff like that. One of these days we're gonna be famous, Tim. All right, I'm ready. 4323 for Libra. Again with the threes. All right, Libra, this is going to be for March 31st through April 6th. I feel like it's all right, Noah. If you come looking for me based on that picture, you'll never find me. I'm just kidding. All right, Mercury retrograde, Libra is in Aries. So I just want to say, so Aries and Libra, let's talk about that real quick before I jump in. I don't want to, but we're gonna. On the opposite side of the scales, right? So Aries, very passionate, very confident, very in your face, right? Type of energy. It's fire energy. Libra is very calm, peaceful, balanced energy. Those are both energies of healed Aries and healed Libra, right? So now get yourself an unhealed. I'm the Aries, by the way, in case you're wondering why I'm talking about. Get yourself an unhealed Aries. So in other words, someone that just will eat your face. Um, and then get yourself an unhealed Libra, someone who's not balanced and, doesn't give a shit about relationships, right? Put those two together. So that's kind of like how my world has been. So it's like, I definitely have an issue with the unhealed Libras, right? But that's because it's unhealed Aries Rosa, right? So I'm not trying to like talk smack or anything, but it's definitely this when they're not healed, they just don't like each other. And that's the nicest way I could say it. And so you're having Mercury retrograde in Aries. You have North Node in Aries. You have South Node in Libra. You've been dealing with this energy Libra since, well, just for a really long time, right? And it's just been challenging. It's been challenging. I just want you to know, Libra, it's been challenging for the Aries too. Like, we're having to learn to be peaceful people and calm and balanced and yada yada. That's very not Aries, right? So yeah, I feel like there's something about the Aries energy that is a struggle. It's challenging. It feels like it's in your face, Libra, and like you don't know what to do with it type of energy. Well, I mean, you probably know what you want to do with it, but Spirit probably is not going to recommend that, right? All right, let's do energy of the week. Mercury retrograde, just really quickly, time delays, technology, X's, right? People from your past. All right, the elegance card is here for your energy of the week. It says it's found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom, be the swan on the water and glide. The nature card is here. It says sometimes all you need to do is go outside, breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. So I just have a feeling, Libra, you're going to have to go outside. You're going to have to ground yourself this week or be out in nature, touch the trees. I always say, I see people laugh at that, but it's a real thing. Like, just try it before you knock it, right? And here's how you know though, because the elegance card, the swans, we talk about it all the time. Their feet are just paddling. Of course, on top of the water, they're just gliding across there. It looks super beautiful and elegant and nice and pretty, yes. But underneath, their little feet are just working away. So it's like you're making something look good, but it's definitely a challenge for you. All right, energy oracle. Challenge or obstacle, garden in the gate. You're stuck in a comfort zone and you don't want to leave that comfort zone. Cornucopia is here and blossoming abundance. Door to romance is here. I feel like, all right, so door to romance is an opportunity. It's number 33. And you also have 30, 11, and 3. You guys see it? Oh, Libra. Okay, so door to romance says you have an opportunity to have a romantic whatever, right? But I think this is more about you locking this heart away because the garden in the gate talks about how she locks herself away. And that's going to be your challenge or obstacle this week, Libra. So the garden in the gate is about not wanting to leave your comfort zone. Think about those north nodes and south nodes I was talking about earlier. So remember, your north node is where you want to, where you're headed in this lifetime, right? Your south node is where you came from, what you need to leave behind. So definitely could be struggling to leave some things behind, Libra. It's like you're trying to just stay there, maintain, make it look like it looks okay, right? But cornucopia is in your lessons learned. It's number 11. I mean, you could be on a twin journey, Libra, and you're learning something about this specific type of spiritual awakening journey this week. But cornucopia also means like divine wishes are being granted. Just with these two cards alone, it's not that divine wishes won't be granted. The challenge or obstacle for you, you won't leave the comfort zone because something's not here right now. Doesn't mean it doesn't come in later. I feel like it does, but this is more about an opportunity to go after abundance that you want. You see what I'm saying? And it's like you just want it right now. You just want it to be left in your lap. Somebody just drop it here and then do whatever they need to do. And that's not how it's going to work, right? The chariot I just seen. So the chariot is like ride or die partner. It's following the rules. Following the rules. It's like there's a certain path that something has to be done. And most likely the garden and the gate. You're going to have to leave your comfort zone. You're going to have to open that gate. And there's another card. It's called walking away. And it shows her opening the gate and walking away. And it says like she's going out in that expansion that she was so scared of. And what was out there was nothing to fear. It was just spirit. It was just the universe. It was just her future life, right? All right, let's look at that elegance card. Let's see if we can find out what you're doing that is challenging, but you're making it look super easy. Six of Swords, being guided to calmer waters. Again, with the crows, I do hear like the cawing. We talked about this last week. Guys, don't be scared of stuff, right? Like our faith should be bigger than our fear. Of course, they make the crows black and scary looking, right? But crows are messengers. Remember, they're messengers. So if you hear a crow cawing, right? Like it's just giving you a message. Could it be a warning? Yeah, possibly. Pay attention, right? The world is here. The world is about closing out old cycles and starting new cycles. You could have an opportunity this week, Libra, to close out an old chapter and start something new. Whatever it has to do with, it's been very challenging for you. There could have actually been like some physical battles. I'm seeing people like hit each other, Libra. I mean, I'm not making it up. You can just see it right there in the card. And it's energy of, it is saying that it's challenging, but you, whatever this is you've went through, Libra, it's preparing you. Or a lot of times I like to use the word training. I really don't want to use that word right now because of what I'm seeing, but it's like it's preparing you for what you're going to do in your future. It's preparing you to be able to close out that old chapter and follow spirit's guidance to calmer waters, right? Something is not very calm here. You're making it look like it is, maybe outside, but inside, yeah, no. All right, the garden and the gate. So we have a victory. It's about noticing something, or people noticing you. Okay, so see the Six of Wands? Can you guys see it? Okay. She's standing on a stage. She's standing on a stage. She has her arms up. Her hair looks beautiful. She's got this mini skirt on. It says, look at me," right? Um, there's something, Libra, that you don't want people to know. And so you're trying to make it look a certain way. And that's going to be the challenge or the obstacle. Nine of Cups, most likely what it is, right? Again, player type of energy, someone that takes their cup around, right? Again, I feel like this person gets a bad rap. This person is an unhealed masculine energy that doesn't know how to fill their own cup. So being abusive or volatile or yelling or fighting with this person in any way is not going to take you to calmer waters, right? Queen of Cups is here. What will take you to calmer waters is unconditional love. Unconditional love. For some of you, this could be your child. Like you could be dealing with like an adult child that's acting a certain type of way. All right, so cornucopia is here. Divine wishes being granted. Having everything you want. Seven of Wands, again, protect yourself, having healthy boundaries. 10 of Cups, this is going to have something to do, again, I said a child, but I mean, it could be like a spouse, a partner, right? 10 of Cups is happy home, happy family. And you have Page of Pentacles. You get a new offer. You get an opportunity to start over. Take the opportunity, Libra. Take it. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. It could be an I'm sorry. I feel like it'd be a Page of Cups if it was an I'm sorry. But it's like an opportunity to find your balance and take a different path. I just want to say, I got to this card and I was like, take it, Libra, take it. Whatever the offer is. I don't know. Just get out of this old path, right? All right, blossoming abundance is the outcome. The moon is here. Again, illusions, things looking like a certain way, but it's not really that way. 10 of Pentacles is here. 10 of Pentacles is goals, accomplishments, achievements, and I do get a positive energy from that. So it's almost like, okay, so remember I said blossoming abundance. Blossoming means it's new. Like it's just budding. Like if you planted something and this little green thing just came out, like it's not ready. It's not, it shows like this little hole in this cave, and it's like you're crawling out of this cave. You see all the light out there, so it's like you're going towards the light, but you're not there. You still have a little ways to go, and when you get there, you're going to have work to do. So there's like this illusion that you can't have something, but it's just an illusion. It's not true. The possibility, the potential is definitely here. Seven of Swords, again, there's a warning, watch your back. But again, it's this energy like you don't believe something. So because you don't believe something, it could be causing you this turmoil, this emotional turmoil with that moon, right? On the bottom, Seven of Cups, you're going to have some decisions to make, and you're going to have to be very cautious about the decisions that you do make. This is an interesting one because normally the cups are upright and you can see what's inside the cups. And one of them, like there's poison, another one there's roses, another one there's fire breathing dragon, another one there's gold, right? And most of the time the cups have clouds, like covering them. So you have to like really look to see. This one is even harder because in these, the cups are upside down. He can't see what's in those cups at all. And you definitely see this snake starting to slither away, right? It's definitely giving me that like snake in the mist type of energy. Sandra said it to me, or Diana said it to me the other day. It's definitely giving me that vibe. And it could be just like shedding old skin, definitely. But yeah, there's something not healthy, not happy. Definitely needs unconditional love. Look how the Queen of Cups has her hands. It's definitely giving me this like surrender. Stop trying to force something to look a certain way. Love it, heal it, be kind, take care of it. Protect yourself, have healthy boundaries, enforce your boundaries. Don't be scared. Go after what you want. That's the reading right there. All right, so we have 33 again. Wow. Grow together, community, connection, reciprocation. I love it. It says, find those who inspire you to bloom. Beautiful. All right, we have the mystic, intuition, high priestess, visionary. It says, there is a reason you have those dreams. That's going to be significant, Libra. And then the last one, the red rose, we just read that one. So don't worry, darling, you'll find your way. I feel like that was a different one. Let's read the grow together one. Number 33. All right, community, connection, reciprocation. And I just want you to see that it says 333 in the book. So are you seeing 333, Libra? Affirmation spell, I am worthy of people who nourish me. I'm going to read that one more time, Libra. I am worthy of people who nourish me. Some of y'all have my chart. Libra rules a certain house, and this reading is definitely hitting home, right? All right, it says the card of loving connection, flowers from the garden, the sweetest touch. Pulling this card is a call to seek connection at this time. A friend, a family member, a community, a lover, someone with whom you share mutual respect. That's going to be important. Someone with whom you share mutual respect. There's no respect here. All right. The more authentically you show up, the deeper the connection will be. We have so much to learn from one another when we can truly see each other, especially when we feel we are alone. Reach out. This card calls you to reevaluate the people in your realm. If you feel energized by someone, offer that back when possible. Let them know that you're grateful for them. If you're consistently feeling drained or energetically abused, stop making excuses for them. I'm going to open it. It was like, man, she's making that. No, I promise it's in here. Honestly, ask yourself why you allow anybody to mistreat or take advantage of you, Libra. Why would you allow a disease in your flower bed? It is a place meant for beauty, growth, and peace. Protect it. Take care of it. You are worthy. All right, Libra, Moonology Oracle to close it out. Remember, we do Lunology to help with your thoughts and emotions, and I just want to say, definitely in your thoughts, some fear-based thoughts, and definitely very emotional, but it's not you causing yourself these emotions, which is my problem with this whole reading, right? Like it's someone causing these emotions on you. All right, meditate and contemplate. It's new moon in Pisces. Surrender to the divine. It's the full moon. And there it is, Libra. We talked about it at the very beginning, the North Node, the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. It's the South Node. Big confirmation from Spirit. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Libra. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys. And we have Aquarius. I had to go look. Aquarius next. I'm probably going to wrap it up pretty quickly after Aquarius. So if you guys came in here and hung out with me, thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, Saturday, we're doing Twin Flame Current Energy Update for the month of April. This one's been different. Like getting ready for this one has been different. Like doing the thumbnail was super easy. Definitely guided, shown, right? Making the name for it was challenging. It's like I kept waiting for Spirit, and then finally, like, aha kind of thing, and I got it. But it's almost like this weird opportunity where it's like I can make it whatever I want. I know, right? And it just, I know it sounds a certain type of way, but I can. And it's like I'm not sure how to run with it. But you know what I was thinking, and I don't want to like jump the gun and say something, and then it's 2 days away and I don't do it. But um, I've really been on this Stevie Nicks kick. I don't know, you guys. I went way too long without listening to this beautiful music. And so I when I play it all the time now, I probably like wear earbuds if I was going to sleep, like if I could, right? Like I just want to hear it all the time. It's so many songs. There's so many. There countless amount of songs that she sang. I mean, it so resonates with the journey that we're on, right? I feel like I can't be the only one that thinks that or believes that. I haven't dove too much into her and the Lindsay thing. I almost don't want to. I feel like it's just going to be painful or sad or, whatever. I've seen the word scandal like more than one time. So it's like, I'm not even sure if I want to. But you know what I was thinking about doing? I want to see her birth chart. I want to see her birth chart. Um, and that's something honestly that I've been talking about wanting to do is starting to talk about our individual charts, like each people, like people that want here, Rosa, here's my chart, what can you tell me, you know what I'm saying? And there's not always going to be people that want to do that, right? People are really private, and I understand, I totally get it, right? But again, my faith is bigger than my fear, so to me, I don't have to be like worried about it. But it's like celebrities, I feel like, okay, and please don't take this the wrong way, but celebrities, like if you are out there, right, like you're out there. And it's like, I mean, it's kind of like people that are doing social media too, right? Like if you're out there, you're out there, right? And you have to take on certain responsibilities, you have to take on certain precautions. I probably shouldn't tell people like when I'm fishing, right? But stuff like that. I mean, we're little, it's little PLR, nobody will know, it's fine. But you know what I mean? Like it's definitely, like, I feel like it would be okay to look at her chart and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's one that I use as an example often. Trump. I know that some people are Trump fans and some people are not. I mean, it doesn't matter. Everybody has opinions, like what's right. And he's a human. We're all human. We're supposed to love each other unconditionally, right? Okay, so did you know that people that are, and regardless of whether you like him or don't like him, and I'm just going to be honest and tell you, like, as a person, I don't think he's the nicest man, right? As a business person, I don't know. It seems like he knows what he's doing. So here's what I'm going to say. Ready? If you study his chart, which I have because I'm nosy, when you study his chart, you see that Jupiter is like right at the top of his chart. That means something, guys. Go study other powerful leaders throughout history and their birth charts, and you will see Jupiter at the top of their charts. Again, different aspects, different positions, different, everybody's chart's different, but for the most part, you'll see this as a main theme in people who are very, again, powerful leaders, right? So again, I'm not trying to say this person's a good person or a bad person, whatever. I don't even want that crap, right? It's not what we're here for. But again, you can look at people's charts and see things that they show publicly. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think that would be fun to talk about. It'd be fun to be able to see it in our own charts, right? And there's a couple of you guys in here right now that have Jupiter on the top of your chart. I know, right? I've also been learning about my Venus and Pisces. I've been studying Venus too. Venus in each house has been quite a road trip of lessons, I will say. And in Mercury, of course, I've been studying Mercury because I want to teach us all how to manifest much easier. You got to know where your Mercury is on your birth chart for that, guys. All right, let's do Aquarius. I'll stop different chatting. Ooh, look at that, 105.55. I seen it, and I'm taking it. All right, so the 5 synchronicities, 3s and 5s. All right, Aquarius, this is going to be for March 31st through April 6th. So remember, we're in this eclipse period. Libra lunar eclipse was on the 25th. You have Aries solar eclipse coming in on April 8th. You do have Mercury retrograde, and I was talking about Mercury right before your reading, so I feel like it's going to pop up. Coming in on April 1st. I gave some do's and don'ts, I think, when we did the water signs, I want to say. Maybe earth signs too, I can't remember. But do's and don'ts, like, unless you're an Aries, do not be impulsive during Mercury retrograde. So from April 1st to April 25th, just don't do it. And honestly, the Aries really shouldn't either, but we do it every day. It's who we are. It's part of the way we breathe. So it's like, we got this under control. If you're not an Aries, don't do it. Don't do it. Be cautious with your words. You don't want to be hasty or mean or nasty to anyone at this time. You do want to enforce boundaries. You can do that in a kind and polite way. But you do want to find the positivity in the Aries energy. What's positive about Aries is they're passionate, very passionate people. Their drive is unmeasurable, right? Immeasurable. God, I'll get these things right eventually. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like Aries is a go-getter. Aries is in your face. Aries is confident, bold. Take action. So I just want to say, Aquarius, touch on that energy. That's what you want to focus on. Going after what you want during this time. Okay. Partnership flies out. It says, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. On the bottom is that gratitude card again. Be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. So something about partnership and being grateful for the situation. All right, Aquarius, energy oracle. Let's look at challenge or obstacle. All right, what's the challenge or obstacle of partnership with Aquarius? Indecision. Ooh, that was interesting. We have to read it, right? It's the calmness part. This could just be spirit telling me. But it says, Aquarius, it says, to calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. Ooh. And interesting, because I did flip out the indecision card, and the indecision card is where you can't make up your mind about something. It actually talks about how she chooses. She decides, I'm going to go this right way, this path here. And she gets about halfway down the path and she notices that it starts to get foggy. She can't see. Everything's getting too thick. She can't see the outcome on the other side. So she runs back to the spot she knows and she stays there right in front of that tree. And then a little while later, she's like, okay, well, that way didn't work. So I'm going to make a decision and I'm going to try this way. And she gets about halfway down. And again, it gets foggy. She can't see. She gets scared. She goes back. So here's the thing. The indecision is not about making a right decision. It's about making a decision and then sticking with it. I'm having to remember where's Aquarius on my chart. But yeah, it's about making a decision and sticking with it. I do see that appreciation card. And I'm just saying that was in here. So that's two different gratitude, appreciation, right? All right, let's look at lesson learned to help you with the challenge or obstacle. So I feel like so for everybody, right? It's been what's happening right now. It's going to be the eclipse energy. It's like what's being shown to you right now. Look at that. Fourth chakra comes out. That's your heart chakra. Pretty interesting that the chakra card flipped over. But that's crown chakra there. Maybe we'll do these for guidance instead, or we'll just add it, right? We'll just add it for Aquarius. All right, so fourth chakra is heart chakra activation. This could have something to do with an overflow of emotion, definitely. Okay, so Aquarius, if you're having a heart chakra activation, you're more emotional to things. I compare it to when I was pregnant and I would watch commercials and they would make me cry. Do you guys remember that, moms out there? Do you guys remember when you were pregnant with your children and you couldn't watch TV because everything made you cry? It's definitely giving that type of energy, like an overflow of emotion. And that definitely could be, not helping in the decision-making process, right? I just seen that caring connection card. You guys see it? All right, look, door to value comes out. We went from love to money. All right, the thinking man is here. So it's number 46. The thinking man says someone comes into your environment, Aquarius, and teaches you something about something that you've been trying to figure out. So you have something of value and you're like, what is this? What am I supposed to do with this? Someone comes into your environment and tells you what to do with it. Whatever it is, it has a lot of value, right? Ooh, I just seen that Eight of Swords. Self-restriction, telling yourself you can't have something or you can't do something. Six of Swords. Did the Six of Swords come out for all three? I feel like it did. Came out for all three, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Six of Swords being guided to calmer water. So that's going to be the theme for the air signs this week, right? March 31st through the 6th. You're going to be guided. You're going to be shown which way to go. That's interesting. Partnership. The Tower is here. Mars, masculine energy. Definitely could be some Aries energy. Could also be some Scorpio energy. You have Leo also coming out with the Strength card. Internal conflict. I don't think it's internal conflict. I think there is an external situation. But okay, so a lot of times when I get the Strength card, Leo energy, I feel like it's something you're dealing with inside and no one's actually like causing you a problem per se, right? The Tower card showing the people like jumping out of the tower. The tower says the foundation crumbles. Like you built this tower on this foundation, the foundation wasn't strong. It was causing an obstacle. You needed to get to the other side of the tower, and it's like the tower has to come down, right? So with those two cards coming out back to back, I feel like it's not an internal situation. You're being guided to calmer waters because you're in these tower moments, right? Like you're having these tower moments. You're having this internal strength to be able to get through these tower moments. And I don't feel like the tower is happening this week. I'm not saying that at all, Aquarius. I feel like it's already happened. That's why you're being guided, and that's why you're having to pull from this inner strength. The tower is shock, surprise, didn't see it coming. It's interesting though, because I always say like we should have seen it coming, right? We built a tower. All right, indecision. There's that 5 of Wands again. Battles. There's a lot of fighting with the air signs. Like I don't know what's up with that, but it came up with Libra. I want to say it was a different 5 of Wands. I had the Light Seers Tarot, and this is the Gilded Tarot. But you see, okay, first I want to say they're not stabbing each other. It's not the 5 of Swords. This could be way worse, right? But Aquarius, they're still hitting each other. Can you guys see it? Like they're still battling. There we go. They're still like hitting each other with the sticks. Now here's again, it's training. You're being prepared for something. I feel like it's more about stop fighting and just make a decision, or like stop battling something or going against something and just choose. I keep hearing that. Knight of Swords is here. Knight of Swords is freedom, liberation. Remember, knights are messengers, so it could be about delivering a message to someone that they're free to go do whatever it is they need to do, especially if you're battling with this person, right? Especially if they're causing tower moments, right? Especially if maybe they're a Leo. But Nine of Swords is energy of um, it's my clue card for a breakup. It says you're breaking free from something. You're finding freedom. You see the eagle. 7 of Swords again. Oh my gosh, the 7 of Swords came out for all three too. So not only are you being guided, but you're being told to watch your back. Air signs. Wow. All right. It's also could be like about like your own belief. Like maybe you don't believe that you can escape this situation, and spirit saying that's not true. You just have to make a decision and stick to it. All right, fourth chakra, your heart chakra activation. So it is a heart chakra activation because Ace of Wands comes out, big confirmation, fate, destiny, all those things. Queen of Swords is here. So whatever is happening, it's happening for your greater good. And I know that's going to sound like a certain type of way to you, Aquarius, because you're like, this, why is all this happening for my greater good? It's teaching you how to stand up for yourself. It's teaching you how to speak up for yourself. It's teaching you how to protect yourself, right? And 4 of Cups is here. So 4 of Cups, it's teaching you not to ignore something anymore, right? Normally his hands are crossed and he's not looking at the 4th cup, right? In regular Rider Waite. And this is the Gilded Tarot. He's looking and he's taking notes. All right, let's do Door to Value. This is your outcome. A valuable lesson is learned, I just heard. I mean, that's very possible. You alchemize something, that is also possible. In other words, somebody does something shitty to you, and then you take that shitty thing that they did to you and you turn it into something that is profitable. Sometimes, depends on when you catch me, I'll tell you that that's my whole awakening journey. All right, Page of Cups is here. Page of Cups is the I'm sorry card. There is a new offer. It is a small offer and it may not be enough, Aquarius. The Magician is here and the Moon is here. It's not enough. It's like you're going to go make it what it is that you want. It's like you're not going to allow anyone to take from you or stop you from going after what it is that you want. And what you want is this door to value. I think you learn a valuable lesson about your value and your worth, which is going to help you make that decision and finally stick to it. Right, Aquarius? All right, guidance. So let's do the chakras because we did get the chakra. So we've seen the calmness card came out by itself and it said, to calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. This is the crown chakra. This is going to be your, right on the top of your head, right? It's your connection to spirit. Again, another crown chakra, interesting. Oneness. You're a part of the universe and always will be. Last one, we have a root chakra. Grounding is here. It says, sink your roots deep and connect them to the heart of the earth. I feel like it's just saying that you need to ground yourself. Especially if you've been dealing with tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. All right, we have the mirror card here, self-reflection, writer, and big picture. I'm definitely getting that you need to write something down. Journaling can help, Aquarius. The alchemist is here. What did I say? Thank you, spirit. Okay, so remember I said you're gonna take that shitty thing that someone did to you and you're gonna turn it into something positive that's profitable. I mean, it maybe even make you money, Aquarius. I'm just saying. It says, oh, I don't break that easy, not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. The alchemist, empowerment, pain, and sorceress. You're learning to turn you're alchemizing your pain. That's what we're doing. In case you guys didn't know, like, a PLR on your spiritual awakening, if you're on this type of spiritual awakening journey, that's what you're doing. You're learning how to take that pain, that deep pain that threw us into this dark night of the soul, and you're learning to use it to empower yourself and turn it into something positive, right? All right, last one. I love it. It's number 13. It says, it's time to leave the old behind, rebirth, shedding the chrysalis and taking the risk. I'm going to cover up her boobies so we don't get in trouble. And it's number 23 on the bottom. It says, give to the mind and it gives back inspiration, mood, and cycles. All right, Moonology Oracle to close it out for Aquarius. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. I mean, that's facts right there. Look at that. Door to value. Prosperity lies ahead. Make a decision. Stick to it. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. That's you making a decision and sticking to it. And your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. The energy is gaining momentum is on the bottom. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. And that's it, guys. That's going to be your air signs for the week of March 31st through April 6th. I do want to show you one announcement really quickly before I wrap it up. Remember, Saturday night, we're going to do our current energy update for the month of April, 8 p.m. regular time. So come back and join us. I do feel that I will be offering some free mini current energy readings for those of you on this very specific type of awakening journey with me, right? And we'll do that on Saturday evening, 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Thank you, everyone who came in, hung out with me. I appreciate you so very much. My moderators, I love you, ladies, so much. Tim, thank you, thank you, thank you. I should say ladies and gentlemen, sorry. Tim shared with us Jupiter and Mercury, 10th house in Taurus. So remember what I was saying about powerful leaders, Jupiter at the top of your chart, right? Thank you for sharing, Tim. All right, guys, I will see everyone Saturday evening. Saturday evening. I hope to see all of you there. Guys, I'm always, always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, everyone.